Welcome to Houston Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Lauren Leal and Rachael von Oranje.
Hey Barry, Lauren and I just found out that head coach David Coley gave the entire Texans team the day off from practice and took them to eat barbecue.
Yeah, why don't you guys ever do that for us? Where's our barbecue?
We actually plan on winning some books this year, ladies. Yeah. Also, surprise, we actually did get you guys some barbecue. There's 2 sandwiches left in the back. Y'all better hurry.
Okay. Welcome into Houston Sports Show. Good evening. I'm Lauren Leal. She's Rachael von Oranje. And he over there in the box, that's Barry Laminack, of course, always bringing the funny jokes.
Hey, good evening, ladies. How y'all doing?
Doing good. How are you, Barry?
I am so good. I'm excited to be here another week. We're above dirt, so this is good. I got a question for you before we start the show, okay?
Okay.
I couldn't wait to get here to ask you this. I saw that they are making a movie out of Dennis Rodman's 48 Hours in Vegas. Now, I know, Lauren, your answer I can predict. Rach, do you have a Vegas story of 48 Hours in Vegas that's movie worthy?
Ooh, I have many 48 hours in Vegas, and you know what they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
No, we talked the Lindsay Lohan story and stuff like.
Lauren, like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You can't tell people about my Lindsay Lohan story.
Oh, we gotta know now.
And Travis Barker.
See, Travis, like Blink 182, are you kidding me? Like, what?
I had to sign waivers. They take your cell phone away. You know,
You are a liar. Not true.
Oh, yeah.
So great. I want to know all of the details about it. I mean, we don't have time on this show, but you should write a memoir or
Barry,
something
what
like
about
that.
you in Vegas?
My wife and I got married in Vegas in the drive-thru at the Little White Wedding Chapel in a Ford Focus because I was on a budget. So
that is so darling.
Balling on a budget.
It was her idea, by the way. She's a very practical gal.
Aww.
But the Ford Focus was my idea, 100%.
Okay, all right. I
All
like
right,
it.
so I actually did a poll, you guys, if I can find my phone. I actually did a poll online, and I asked the people, I said, which Houston sports show host would you most like to party with in Vegas? And the results of this impromptu poll were the following. Lauren was 7%.
Thanks, Barry.
Rachael was 4%. I'm sorry, 44%.
I was about to say, they don't know me. They don't know me.
Barry was 117%. I don't know how the math works out right.
Where's the math,
Barry?
Carmen?
Let's see these charts, really.
I don't believe your math.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Fake news.
I would
Speaking of fake news, we got a lot of that to get to. Well, it could be real news too. Here in a little bit, we're going to get to real or fake, or should I say, let's start it out now.
It's time for Real or Fake.
They're real and they're spectacular.
Here are Lauren and Rachael.
Real or fake time, ladies. Here we go. Bishop Sycamore is a high school in Ohio that was outed as being a fake high school after securing a game on ESPN national television. So I ask you, Lauren, real or fake, Bishop Sycamore will close down the high school, create a fake college, and be the next team in the Big 12.
What?
Is the Big 12 really going to be that thirsty and desperate after the University of Texas and Oklahoma leave it? Like, come on, man. U of H is going to get in before Bishop fake Sycamore does. Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Ladies, the Texans are planning on keeping Deshaun Watson on the roster all season. However, keeping him inactive and not playing any games, so they say. Rachael, real or fake, Deshaun Watson will actually play in more games than Cam Newton this year.
Fake, Barry. Deshaun will not suit up at all this year. Probably won't be till some midway point next year. I think we all know that Deshaun Watson's problems are not going away anytime soon. Cam Newton, he will end up playing on a team because we've seen this movie before, right? Somebody's going to get injured. They're going to go run into Cam because he's the best. I can't think of a better backup to come back up and injure quarterback in the league. Cam's playing.
Yikes. I got to disagree with that right there. Cam has way too much pride in himself. He says he's better than 32, quarterbacks. He came out with a statement, I believe, in the offseason or last year. Anyways, he thinks he's way too good to have a backup quarterback position. So Deshaun Watson at least is on a roster. Cam Newton, I don't think you're going to get there.
All right, ladies, the Mets are doing a thumbs down celebration when they score or do something good in retaliation for Mets fans booing them when they've been playing so poorly on the field. So, Lauren, real or fake, players actually have the right to boo fans.
So this is a tough one because I say it's real. They have the right to, they're players, but I think it is totally wrong when they're the ones paying you. Obviously, it's the owner, but from the merchandise that they're selling and from the season, the tickets, of course, the fans are the ones that got your back, and for you to boo them, I don't think it's right. But real, they do have the right to do it.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, all these weak sauce athletes, they disagree with you. Look, Mets players have been making their fans cry for years. I think it is merited that they throw it right back at them, okay? I'm here for it.
All right, ladies, this is kind of weird, Lauren. Hang in there with me. I know you get freaked out when I come up with some of this stuff. Michael Jordan's heavily used boxers are going up for auction soon. Now, real or fake, Rachel, Michael Jordan's heavily used boxers will go for more than his rookie card did.
Fake, only because I know his rookie card went for about $730,000 or more, give or take. Used underwear, like, come on. Like, first of all, how do you even accurately price these things? I want to know which Michael Jordan was wearing the underwear. Is it Chicago Bulls Michael Jordan? Is it baseball Michael Jordan? Is it Wizards Michael Jordan? Because depending on who it is, depends on how much money I'm going to pay for him. I want sweaty Bulls Michael Jordan.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
You would actually, wow.
No, I wouldn't actually. If I had $500,000 or $500,000 to go spend on this, I would go buy therapy. If I ever even considered doing this. This is crazy. Nobody wants these underwear.
That's disgusting. I can't imagine. Why does it matter? Why does it matter what he was doing when he was wearing them?
This man was the face of Hanes underwear, right? The commercials used to say boxers or briefs.
Yeah.
So if you get free underwear for the rest of your life, why do you have any that are heavily used? Why do you have any that are in heavy rotation like that? You should have a new pair of boxers or briefs every day, MJ.
Listen, I can answer that. $500 is $500, right? All right, ladies, this one hits a little more close to home. The Texas Aggies have given head coach Jimbo Fisher a contract extension through 2031 worth $90 million. Wow. Lauren, real or fake, Jimbo Fisher ain't living out that contract. He'll be gone before then because he won't win a national title.
I agree with that. I say that's real. I don't think that, I don't think Jimbo will get there. We were talking about other head coaches in football and how much they make. That is a lot. That's a big contract over Dabo Swinney, Kirby Smart, you're mentioning, Jimbo Fisher. I mentioned all these names, and I'm like, I feel sorry. Like, who named these people?
Kirby Smart,
Jimbo Fisher, Dabo's like, I'm sorry. That's the only thing that crosses my mind right now over college football. Is that wrong of me?
It does sound like a minor league NASCAR, right? Like all these guys do sound like they were like rejected NASCAR names.
Do you think he's going to win a championship by his contract or no?
Absolutely not. You've never been to the playoffs. You've never beat Nick Saban. Heck, you've never even won the SEC West. And now with playoff expansion, now Texas and Oklahoma are coming into the conference. Your life is about to get a whole lot harder. And the weirdest thing to me about all of this is the timing, right? He's in year 4 of his already 10-year-long contract. Why do this now? It makes no sense to me. He wasn't going anywhere. Make him win something for you, Texas A&M, or, just settle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th place.
We'll see how it plays out at Kyle Field this week.
I don't want to act like an expert, ladies, but as a lifelong Aggie fan, I'm sad.
And we are just getting started. When we come back, it's a food-themed Viralicious, including a starting quarterback with a dad bod. Hey, speaking of dad bods, Barry Laminak's got the laughs in Barry on Sports. Stay right there. Houston Sports Show will be right back.
More Houston Sports Show after these messages.
This summer and fall, we're excited to welcome students back to campus at San Jacinto College. We've added more face-to-face classes for students while still providing flexible course options to choose from. Your safety and success are always our top priority, and at San Jac, we've got you covered. To register and enroll, visit our website at www.sanjac.edu.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month. Or the new 2021 XT6 Luxury Collection for $509 a month, all with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac. Gulf Freeway just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
Did You Know is brought to you by San Jacinto College. San Jacinto College, your goals, your college.
And now we send it over to the sports desk.
I'm Barry Laminack, and this isn't what happened in sports this week. Let's start in the NFL, where the Dallas Cowboys are reportedly interested in Baylor basketball guard Mark Vital, despite Vital telling people that he is not a football player. Sounds like he'd be perfect for the Cowboys. The Patriots released Cam Newton this week, and rumor has it that his refusal to get vaccinated played a role in the cut. And all this time, we thought his fashion choices were his worst decision. The Patriots believed in Cam the same way he believed in that vaccine. You'd think someone who dresses like a caution light would be a little more careful. From the world of the NBA, at a recent auction, a pair of Michael Jordan's, quote, heavily used boxer shorts went up for sale with a starting bid of $500. And I hear if you look on the inside, you can see Jordan's 7th ring. The Lakers' Rajon Rondo will team up with Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony. And with all those bricks that the team's going to be laying, all of their games will be filmed on Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Ow, she's a brick. Y'all get it. Some baseball news for you. The Mets' Javier Baez gave Mets fans the thumbs down after hits recently in response to fans booing the team. It's the worst thing the Mets have done to their fans since charging them for tickets to watch the Mets. Speaking of the Mets, New York Mets acting GM Zach Scott was arrested for a DUI after failing a field sobriety test, proving once again the Mets are terrible on the road. I guess since they're in the National League, Scott didn't think he could use a designated driver. I don't know. In other sports news, first-year Auburn head coach Brian Harsin is reportedly not allowing players to use the elevator. So if they want to reach the top, they're going to have to transfer to Alabama. A petition was started recently to change Arizona State Sun Devils mascot because it promotes devil worship, which may explain why watching their football games feels like being in hell. It's good to know that if you're going to hell, it's a dry heat. That's Arizona. As if all the controversies surrounding Bishop Sycamore High School wasn't enough, players this week said for lunch some days they had to rob Walmart for food. Y'all, that's not high school, that's college. I don't get that joke. I went to Lone Star. Tyron Woodley agreed to get a tattoo saying "I love Jake Paul" in order to get a boxing rematch with the YouTube star. Tattooing a person's name on you just to get them shirtless and sweaty is a wild way to ask for a second date. But Jake Paul has his eyes on another fighter, offering to take on Tim Tebow in a boxing match. Tebow said it's morally wrong to fight, but it's very Christian-like to lay hands on a sinner. And finally, I'm out of paper. And finally, before the arrival of Hurricane Ida, a Pelicans fan posted a video showing that the chips in Louisiana grocery stores had all been bought up except for the Ruffles that Anthony Davis had his face on the cover of. Looks like the only thing saltier than the chips are the Pelicans fans. I wonder if, like Davis, the chips left a bad taste in your mouth? I don't know. Fun fact about the chips, each serving has 10 grams of fat and 30 grams of eyebrows. I'm Barry Laminack. That's not what happened in sports this week.
Yeah.
If it's hot and happening, it's viralicious.
Viralicious time, baby! And Jerry Jones strikes again, of course, with the fast food. Take a look.
I like Whataburger untouched. Yes. I don't care if it's been sitting there for an hour and a half. I'd rather have it that way than I had warmed up.
You don't warm it up?
I don't warm it up. I like the original flavor when it's coming out the side. I like that.
Fast food, Whataburger. Last time it was salt on the McGriddle. He cannot get enough of this fast food. How old are you, Jerry Jones?
There is no age limit whatsoever to fast food. We all eat it. But look, Jerry Jones.
This is true, but...
Lauren, he's a national treasure. He's got to be protected at all costs. Somebody get this man a salad. Okay, take the salt away, the grease, the Whataburger, whatever. Give him a salad and a glass of water and be on his way. We got to keep him around for content.
Best thing about a salad, too, is you ain't got to warm that back up. It's going to have the natural flavor right there. All good. We don't want to see Hard Knocks turn into Heart Attack.
Ooh, like that.
Sorry, Jerry Jones. All right, moving on to the next one. Jerry Jones isn't the only person who likes fast food, apparently. Down in New England, Mac Jones versus Cam Newman, which obviously we saw who got the starting job in Jones, but look at that belly.
Are you body shaming Mac Jones right now? Cam Newton also body shamed him. His nickname for him was Mac and Cheese, but hey, Cam, look who's cheesing now, buddy. Okay? Hey, you don't gotta be ripped. You don't gotta be Tim Tebow or Cam Newton to win rings anymore, okay? Look at Tom Brady. Look at Big Ben. It's not, you don't, dad bods win rings. Dad bods win rings.
I was gonna say the dad bod is in and I am all for it, but when you compare these two, well, we know who has more production on the field, at least.
Ooh. All right, Lauren, Juju Smith-Schuster is back at it again, trolling the masses and risking injury while he's at it. Check it out.
Oh, this isn't bad. All right, you got abs and shit.
What are you doing, Juju? The season's about to start. Are you kidding me? How much money are you gonna lose if you were to actually get injured and not like lightly? You see how lightly he was stepping down those milk crates? By the way, I love how we're keeping this all food related. I'm not sure that this is making me hungry though.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry, but Juju, I don't think he's that hungry. $8 million is what he will lose if this man gets injured. Just signed an $8 million one-year contract. This is stupid.
Milk ain't worth it. Milk crates ain't worth it, my man. Hey, when we come back, fantasy do's and don'ts from Game Day OJ herself, Rachael von Oranje will break that down in the juice. Plus, I got some in-depth analysis, or more like Nick Casario's in-depth analysis in The Real Deal. You don't want to miss it. All coming up on Houston Sports Show.
Houston Sports Show is brought to you in part by San Jacinto College. San Jacinto College, your goals, your college.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
At Smart Financial, we're about people, not profits. That's because we're locally operated by our member owners, and that makes all the difference. We are first-time home buyers. We are car buyers. We are dreamers. We are family. We are you. We are Smart Financial. No matter who you are or what you do, Smart Financial is here for you.
Now it's time for The Juice with Game Day OJ, aka put your money where Rachel's mouth is.
And now, welcome into The Juice. Hey, I've been on a hot streak lately, and I'm gonna give you two really solid bets that I am loving right now. First off, I'm gonna start with the NFL, right? Of course. And we have the Chiefs and the Browns. Actually, the Browns are at the Chiefs. And if you think that Arrowhead Stadium isn't gonna be rocking, it's known as one of the loudest fan bases in the NFL. And look, Kansas City, the Chiefs, they just got embarrassed in the Super Bowl. If you think that they're not going to be laser focused in game one against the Browns, you are crazy. I'm riding the Chiefs all day. All right, and we're going to wrap it up with Kansas football. Embarrassingly, Vegas has the over-under set at 1 win this season for their football team in the Big 12. And look, do the math here with me really quick. They are minus 600 favorites against the South Dakota Coyotes. But the over-under set at 1. Do the math there. At least you push at the minimum. I have them going over 1. Go Kansas. That's the juice.
Now it's time for The Real Deal with Lauren Leal.
It's the first week of September and the last weekend of the year that Americans won't be glued to their televisions all Sunday long. The NFL regular season is upon us. Nick Caserio, general manager of the Texans, met with the media this week to discuss roster cuts, and roster cuts. Did I mention roster cuts? Yeah, I think I did. Caserio gave a full in-depth analysis on how teams determine their 53-man roster. Impressive to say the least. And while Texans fans are still upset about the absence of DeAndre Hopkins, J.J. Watt, and the current situation of number 4, even though Deshaun Watson did make the cut, we know he won't be starting for Houston. I think the organization looks to be in good hands under this rebuild. Or at least it sounds like it, right? Let's get back to believing in something this season and years to come for the Texans. Yes, it sounds like the GM knows what he's talking about. Caserio explained risk analysis in correlation to trades and the draft, revealing the organization is open to having conversations with athletes and agents beyond specific NFL dates. The months of flexibility to speak with potential trade options that he mentioned included October and November. So while roster cuts were the big talk this week, the team will see opening day against the Jaguars may look very different from when the Texans travel to Jacksonville in mid-December. We get our first real look at this new administration's rebuild this coming week. How exciting. Caserio is off to a good start and he's not anywhere near done yet. This has been The Real Deal. More Houston Sports Show on the way. Stay tuned. Hey, you enjoy Houston Sports Show on TV? Well, get a kick out of Houston Sports Show on the radio. Check us out every Sunday morning at ESPN 97.5.
More Houston Sports Show after these messages.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month. Or the new 2021 XT6 Luxury Collection for $509 a month, all with just $1 down. At Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac. Gulf Freeway just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
This summer and fall, we're excited to welcome students back to campus at San Jacinto College. We've added more face-to-face classes for students while still providing flexible course options to choose from. Your safety and success are always our top priority, and at San Jac, we've got you covered. To register and enroll, visit our website at www.sanjac.edu.
Hi, I was wondering if I could get 3 tickets to Vegas, and can you tell me if Blink 182 is in town? I gotta go.
All right, that about wraps up our show tonight. Houston Sports Show, the funnest show around, of course. We had a lot of fun learning about each other, about Vegas, Lindsay Lohan, your stories there.
Lauren, I said what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Okay, well, maybe we'll travel to Vegas as a show then and create our own history there. How about that?
There you go.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We are joined, of course, by Barry Laminack. She's Rachael Vatnadanye. I'm Lauren Leal. We'll see you next week right here on Houston Sports Show.
You're watching Houston Sports Show.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
We are new beginnings. We are first-time home buyers. We are family. We are Smart Financial. Whether buying a new home or refinancing, we offer easy shopping for the best loan programs and rates available and convenient online tools to help you make a smart choice. No matter who you are or what you do, Smart Financial has the right home loan for you. We are dreams come true. We are Smart Financial.